Hello, good morning. My name is Davis, and through this nugget video, I'd like to show you how to effectively use the Redis caching server. And yeah, let's get started. So the first task of homework 3 is to complete the get and set. So what I've done is I've essentially cloned my repo locally and did npm install and then did node main.js. So as you can see, sorry, not this. This is it's running, and if I do get at this point, I have not set the key. Okay, yeah, I've essentially not set the key yet, because first I need to set the key, which will expire in 10 seconds. And so now I've set the key. Now if I hit get, which is new key, it will have the value. This message will self-refresh in 10 seconds. Now if I do a get again, it's null because 10 seconds have passed. Let's try that again. So if I hit set, it's there. Now I hit get. Okay, this value is there. Now if I hit get again, this value is still there. Now if I hit get, it shouldn't be gone. Right, so that was the first task. Now on to the next, which is recent. So basically I am, whatever sites I have visited, basically the URL essentially gets populated into a list, and then I trim the list to only 5 values, so I get the top 5 recently most visited, which is recent get set, as you can see. So that is the next task. And now on to the third, which is complete upload and meow. So if I hit meow right now, I will get nothing, right? Because first, so what I'm doing here is I create a key called image. I upload all the photos onto that particular key. Basically all the photos are converted into a string, and base64 string, and it's kept as a value of that image. So let me show you an example. Here I am uploading Harry Potter image onto this URL upload. Now if I see, now basically just Harry Potter is a value in that key, right? Now if I execute this, it's going to pop that value from the left side. So it's essentially a stack. So now I should see Mr. Harry Potter, and he's here. If I refresh it, it should not be there. So as I mentioned, it's a stack. So let's try putting Harry Potter first, and then most recently morning after that. So right, so now if I hit meow, I should see morning image first. Let me refresh the page. Morning has come out first, and then I refresh again. Now Harry Potter should come. If I refresh again, nothing should be there. So yes, that is the upload and meow task. Now on to the next, which is cat fact and caching. So by default, caching, so I have disabled the toggle cache feature by default, unless I go to this particular path, then which will set that. And as of now, it's just retrieving from the cat fact file and showing it on the screen. So it took like 2 seconds. So whenever I go to this particular URL, I start a timer. Basically when it goes to app.get /contact and the tag ID, then it will start a timer, and before sending the response, I'm going to stop the timer, and part of the response is the difference between the start and the end, and this is in milliseconds. And so yeah, so this is, as you can see, it was retrieved from the disk actually. If I look at one, is also going to be retrieved from the disk. So you can see a lot of time goes. Now 122, let's try 122. Okay, it's variable. And it's like, okay, so as you can see, these are all retrieved from the disk, right? Because now whatever fact this value, I'm not putting it into any key. So now if I turn on toggle feature, which is a caching feature, basically when I hit a URL, basically a cat fact, that cat fact is created as a key, and the value is basically the string, right? So it should improve well the response time. So now caching feature is on, so let's hit cat fact. So now it'll retrieve from the disk itself because this key is not even created. It took 2 seconds. Now if I refresh, it was retrieved from the Redis cache, and it took quite close to 0 seconds. Let's try that one more time, and you see it was still retrieved from the Redis cache. Okay, maybe it might have missed it. Yeah, retrieved from the Redis cache. So similarly, you go to 20, disk from disk, refresh it, and it's received from the Redis cache. So yeah, that is the cat fact route and caching, as well as the toggle cache feature. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope the session was informational.